Hey guys, Jen here from Cheerful Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off the week of dailies in my Penny Pages B6 Be Productive Daily. And we are using this kit from Britannia Nicole. I've been hoarding it in my stash for a long time. So I will have to do the research to see if she's still even open. But yeah, this is a penguin kit from her. I've used it once before in the past. Or at least something similar. And I think it was like maybe a different format, but I don't remember. But I've used one like this before from her, and have just continued to hold this in my stash. But now is the time for me to use it. Tomorrow is Penguin Awareness Day, so I needed some penguins, and this kit was down for the job. So here we go. The weekend was pretty reasonable. Friday, I think I started to tell you I did something I shouldn't have done, and took an order going to the third floor apartment, and then was huffing and puffing, out of breath, and barely could stand straight after. Yeah. Took me like 10 to 15 minutes to sitting in my car before I could even leave to go anywhere. And then I went and got lunch, and just standing there waiting for my food, my legs were shaky as can be. I ate, and then I decided to go home because it was too much. My body needed to chill, but I had done decent prior to that, so I really couldn't complain. Pretty much had already made almost a full 6-hour shift's worth of pay in 3.5 hours. So it would have been a really, really good day had I been able to stay out, but I had to call it quits early because my body just couldn't handle it. So it is what it is. I think I'm going to save that guy for tomorrow. But Saturday was a good day overall. I'm trying to remember, honestly. It was, but I don't remember it being a bad day. It was decent. It was decent. It was a decent day. I just had one customer that was a little difficult, and but that ended up okay. I mean, luckily I didn't have to deal with her at delivery, and these are some big wide, I think they're wide. Yeah, they're the wide washies. So if I put them down, it would take up all the way to here, most of that box, and I can't do that. I mean, I could probably put it up through this on this part and be okay, but I think I'm gonna hold off. Oh, what I didn't grab out was my truck. I know I need one, and I should have a black. If not, I have silver. Yeah, I have black. All right, cool. And these will be perfect for those. Get back to over here. I pulled out the gray and black ones. Obviously, all I have mostly is gray. I have one black, but it works because there's gray and black in this kit. It's monochromatic, but it's gray and black, so I can kind of get away with literally any of these. Let's go medium black or gray. Guys, I'm not awake. It's Monday. I'm not up. I was going to consider going out for a lunch shift today because yesterday the weather was gross, and I decided I wasn't going out. But I just don't know. It's Mondaying. My body is telling me it's Monday. Today's National Popcorn Day. Don't mind if I do. I like some popcorn, so we might be celebrating that. Gray or black. It really is, let's go black. May as well use them. We got them. May as well use a few. Yeah, so yesterday was not good in terms of deliveries because I didn't go out. But it was a good day. It was a really good day. It was a relaxing day. I went to church, and then after service, every year they do a it's usually in January. They do a birthday lunch. So it's a lunch to celebrate all the birthdays for the entire year. So we had that after service yesterday, so that was fun. Got to hang out, talk to people, enjoy the time. It was great. Should probably put a gray one since that's black. It was a really nice time. So then I came home, and since I wasn't going out delivering, I took care of my planner, did my classic happy planner, because if you watched my previous video, you saw that I did my bullet journal already. So didn't have to worry about that one. I did that one already. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here because I do need to put a quote of the day down, but I have a couple of tasks I want to do. Personal tasks for the house. And I don't really think I need a full checkbox. But this I use for the shop. So I can tell you right now, I have a couple of orders. I have a handful of orders I need to work on. Probably need to clean the paper cutter as a result, but I don't even know. Hold on. Let me see. Is it gummed up? Minorly. But it's gummed up enough that it probably needs it. I mean, it's not a ton that I have to do order-wise. But then I have that. I have a couple other things I need to do too that I'm not going to tell you what they are because you'll see. And some designing is in there. I'll just say that, but you'll see. So I don't put my personal stuff here. This is my work. I usually keep a lot of this side for work and this side for personal, unless I need to move some of that over there, in which case then I do. But that's why I put my work boxes, my delivery boxes over here. I just keep everything work related and home related kind of thing. And usually my home related is a lot less. But I do have a couple of little things that I need to do. Like I need to print out new insurance cards that I need to upload to my apps, which technically is sort of work related, but it's still personal related. If that makes even any sense. And I wanted to kind of wipe down the car because I bought wipes to wipe it down. I need to vacuum it out. I need to clean the car a little bit, make it a little better for when I'm out delivering. That kind of thing. I need to go see my friend and get new wiper blades too because, yeah, they suck. Okay. So I don't ever use a lot of these, but the question is, do I want to just use one? I don't think I need the full checklist though, but it can be filled in, I guess. Random stuff. Probably need to take care of dishes, and I guess I should put a header down here too. Where's that? I guess that's what we'll just do. Now it makes me want to switch the black and I'm still going to put a black here. I am going to move this because there's barely enough space for that header. And if this goes down just below that line a little bit, I'm not worried about it. See, I was considering doing a lunch shift to make up for the fact that I didn't do deliveries yesterday because of the weather, but I really don't feel like it. So I might just put another full box down and call it. And we'll call it good from there. What I could do, this is getting long. I could always I got a penguin, so it either needs to be one of those four, but I just use that box there. So let's use this one, I guess. What I could do is turn on Instacart from home, and if a good order comes through, I could run out and go take it, but that doesn't actually happen usually when I do that. Occasionally, there'll be a good one that pops up, but it's not as often as you'd think. So, but anyways, there you go. I'll just write down the things I need to do over here for the house stuff. If I find little icons or something and I want to fill them in, fine. But if not, then, that's fine too. Work stuff, house stuff. There you go. So, a little different today. But, that's just been a lot of things lately this year with planning it. Things switching up a little bit. That's all right. Keeps creative juices flowing. Anyways, this is already going to get too long. This week is long video week. So I need to stop talking now and go get working. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Still using this penguin kit. Let's jump right on in. So yesterday I did things. What did I do? Don't you just love when you can't even remember what you did the day before? I did orders. Any open order I had is now sitting on my desk ready to go out today because yesterday was a postal holiday being MLK Day. So no mail, no banks open, things like that. Federal holiday. So I did that. I took a nap. That wasn't on purpose. It just happened. I was sitting in my chair trying to get ready to design some things and then kind of dozed off. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't get wrapped up in designing other things because I forgot about the Penguin Awareness Day freebie and the die cut. So I got those designed last night, and I'll be releasing all that today. The freebie is for today only, so I'm going to try to see if I can't do a reel of some sort to post it on here. So those of you who don't follow me elsewhere can at least see that and get a chance at it, because clearly I don't post this video until Saturday, so you won't know anything about it otherwise. And the die cut is a thing that I've done the past, I don't know, at least 3 years now, where from today through World Penguin Day, which is April 25th, I donate $1 from the sale of each one to Penguins International to help protect the penguins. They are an organization that definitely helps to protect them and preserve the gosh, I can't think. My brain is not braining because I ended up going to bed a little later than I normally do because I was working on stuff, and then I needed a little bit of time to relax, so I did, but it came at a cost. But yeah, Penguins International is a good organization that helps with protecting penguins of all penguin species around the world. There are many of the penguin species that are either endangered or critically endangered. So Penguin Awareness Day isn't just, all about fun for the penguins. It's about bringing awareness to the fact that their populations are rapidly declining. It's due to things like overfishing, pollution with, our trash and everything getting into the water. Global warming may have a slight impact, but it's not the main cause, if that makes sense. It is us. It is the humans that are causing the problems for the penguins. And it's sad. So today is about bringing awareness so that they can be protected and not go extinct. That's what it's all about. Did I tell you yesterday the zombies from Beyond Paper Flowers, in case you were wondering? For those who didn't know, I do sell the tweezers. They are in my shop. I also have restocked the colorful titanium peacock version as well. I don't have mine available. I don't know where they are. But the colorful ones have been restocked. The black is still available. I didn't sell out of those before needing a restock. I don't need to work on orders because I don't have any orders to fill currently. Because I did them yesterday. So, yeah. Forgot what I was saying. Obviously, today I have down for Penguin Awareness Day because that's what it is. And that is, it may not be like a fun holiday, so to speak, but it's one that I definitely need to put down here. That's why I always keep it on my wacky holidays, because it's important. Today I have a bunch of things. Oh, and I did do things like clean my car yesterday. I wiped it down, vacuumed it out, and I went and got wiper blades taken care of. All the good things that needed to be done that I've been procrastinating on doing. Yes, I took care of those all yesterday. I did do all that. So anything I had set to put in my to-do list, I got it accomplished yesterday. Today, I need to go get my allergy shots. I have been in the process of trying to switch banks completely for several months, but there was one thing that just I couldn't get the auto draft switched, and I finally got it switched, so now I can officially close the one account. That was the only thing keeping that account open, so I'm gonna go close that one today. And I need to go a couple of places. I need to stop in BJ, see if I can get some ice melt. They are predicting what they're saying, a significant snowfall for this coming weekend. They're not saying how much yet. I'm not seeing anywhere snowfall totals, but they are saying to prepare. For this area, that could mean 3 inches, but I don't know. Honestly. So we're going to go get some more ice melt, because what I have left is like this much in my container. And get a couple of groceries that I probably was already going to do anyways. So those are what's on my plans for today. I need to figure out how I want to put this down. I have these and I have these quarter boxes. So let's go obviously with the gray, because we're keeping this semi neutral. This one is the Waddle and Snowflake mix. I thought I didn't snowflake for me, but that's fine. I don't really care. We'll use Waddles. I'm cool with that. And these are from Purdee Planner. I don't think she's still open. Like I said, every time I've checked her, as of like the past year, her shop's on vacation mode. So a lot of shops do that when they close, and they don't actually officially close the shop. They leave it where they can still reopen it if they want. And I never understood that. When I closed my crochet shop, I officially closed it out. So that Etsy account doesn't even have a shop attached to it anymore. I don't even open that Etsy account anymore, because I do everything with my one now, So I may actually just put the half box here for my quote of the day, so I have more room here. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I do want to use a half box for getting the account closed. Let's do a quarter box for allergy shots. I don't need a huge one. We might use a couple of half boxes today, because I need a black one. We might do a couple of half boxes today because of different things that I need to do that might require more. I guess we can put a header there. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the quote of the day over there today, which I don't normally do, but for sake of the things. So we're going to get my shot. We're going to do our bank run, and we're going to do our other errands probably BJ's and Food Lion. I'm thinking it's going to be Food Lion because I can make Food Lion my last stop since it's around the corner here. The bank, both banks, one is right here on that direction, the other is this direction right near Food Lion. So, you know, I'm going to close that account, put money in that account, and while I'm right there, I will go ahead and do my shopping. I'm going to put a box here just to kind of fill this awkward space. And if I have something that comes up that I need to put there, great. If not, well, I'll find something to put there because it's kind of awkward otherwise. It's like one black. Well, that one's more black than the others. Let's use this one over here. And this will be our quote of the day box. Every now and again, I gotta switch it up, move it over here because I have too much on the personal side of things. And it is what it is. It's fine. Actually, you know what I just thought of that I could do? I know I'm going to make this video 1,000 hours long and you guys are not going to care. Because those of you who mentioned that you wanted the long videos, mentioned that you love the long videos. So I guess this isn't going to be any different. I'm not going to use the big wide washi, but there is this. And this could go across here and decorate. See? I gotta put this back down. And I gotta cut that. I think this one should actually tear easily, so I might just tear it along here and not use the slice tool. Yep. It's standard matte. The standard matte or the removable matte papers are thin enough to tear. The premium matte, not so much. It's a thicker material. So, but I just don't see me needing another one. I'm going to use this for the bank stuff, this one for both of the other, errandy things, BJ's and Food Lion. I'm going to just combine them into each box, combine the two together because there's no point in putting a bunch of a bazillion different boxes for every single thing. So, and then shop stuff, I've got Penguin Awareness Day stuff to post. And once I finally settle down from all this errandy stuff, I can sit and actually do some designing. I don't have a whole lot otherwise. So there you go. Now that we are like 15 minutes for the one day, this video is going to continue to keep getting longer. So I'm going to end today here, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Still using this kit. So let's see. Yesterday, I had a bunch of errands, as you know, and it actually got added to because, well, the mailman, whoever was subbing for my usual mailman, did not pick up the orders I had in the mailbox. So luckily he came early enough that by the time I got home from my errands, I noticed the flag was down. I noticed so that mail had come. So after I unloaded, my groceries and got them put away, I went out, I grabbed the mail. And when I did, I realized it wasn't just my mail that was in there. It was the orders I left out for them to pick up. He put the flag down, but he didn't take anything. So I got to the post office and my regular guy looks at me like, why'd you decide to bring him today? I said, because he didn't take him. He says, oh, that's because he isn't here today. I'm like, yeah, I figured my regular mailman wasn't, because he's really good about taking them. He's stepped up to be a good mailman, the one we have now, kind of like the original one I had when we moved here. So I'm glad we finally have a good mailman, but on days when he's not here, anything can happen. And a regular mailman could come at 3, he could come at 5, he could come. It just varies what time he comes. And I think a lot of that just depends on if he gets stuck on another route for the day too, because there's been times I've caught him. I literally had just pulled it in thinking it was too late and they weren't going to come, and then he pulls up and I hear the door of the door sliding on the mail truck. So I know when he's there, if I'm home, I can hear him. So I heard him that night and I ran back out with the orders to give him, because I told him, I'm like, I just pulled these in like 5 minutes ago. He's like, yeah, I was stuck on other routes today. And so, yeah, he finally had gotten to where he was able to get back to ours, So there are days where he's later than normal. And then there are others that he's here like 2 to 3 time frame. So it just really depends. But yeah, he wasn't here yesterday. Today is National Hug Day. So give somebody a hug. I'm not going to go randomly hug a stranger, but, give someone a hug. Someone you know, preferably. I need more caffeine. Anyways, I have a few things today. Well, the rest of this week is going to look different than it normally does. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, tomorrow I'm watching my niece. My brother is moving. They have been in an extended stay for a while now, and they finally are moving into a townhouse for the time being. This one's actually a rental townhouse type thing, but they're actually moving out of an extended stay, which is where they've been for quite a while now. So while they move, I've got my niece. So I will not be going out delivering tomorrow like I normally do for a lunch shift. And that's okay. Then this weekend, as a lot of the country is, we are expecting a snowstorm. Do I know how much snow we're going to get? No. But right now, the models are predicting some wacky amounts. We're talking upwards of 15 to 17 inches wacky amounts. Okay? Do the meteorologists think it's going to be like that? No. But you never know. And it also depends on where that snow mix rain lines end up. Because as it moves through, there's a very good chance that we're going to get a bunch of snow, and then we're going to get ice on top of it, which is never, ever a good thing. But the ice also knocks totals down a bit, but it also, causes more issues with, things like the roads. So Right now, they're saying it's Saturday sometime. Originally, it was saying earlier Saturday. They're saying there's a potential it'll start more Saturday evening. So honestly, depends on what time Saturday it starts. Depends on if I'm even going to be able to get out to do any deliveries on Saturday. We're going to play that by ear. We'll figure it out. Right now, the main thing is today, because I'm not going to be able to work tomorrow with my knees, because it's literally looking like I'm going to have Friday only and not Saturday, Sunday. I have myself scheduled for the entire day today. So I may not be in the office much at all today. And then I still have to come home and film because I didn't think about it till later last night. And I decided later last night I didn't feel like doing it. So, as I felt like I didn't want to do anything last night, it just is, it happens, especially when you have a lot of running around and everything else to do. You just kind of get a little bit tired. So I needed a header. Over here, I'm going to put delivery stickers down. Whoever I deliver for today, that'll go over there. If I have anything that I get done in the shop stuff, I'll do it there. This will be my quote of the day. We may, where did I put it? It's right here. We may see if we can use the little bit of this that's left. I have to cut it, but I want to get this sticker off my finger. We'll see what happens. That's what I'm saying. The next couple of days is going to be a lot of play everything by ear and see how things play out until we get to, we'll figure it out. So today, that'll be for my quote of the day. I do need to, like I said, film and upload. I need to double check and see if anybody actually commented. Last I checked, nobody commented to tell me if you wanted to see the bullet journal monthly or the classic happy planner monthly. So you're going to get what you're going to get at this point because nobody commented. I mean, when I ask you to comment, it's usually for a reason. But, some people just don't listen. Okay. I might actually move that down so it's not such a big gap there, and we can still have the space filled, so to speak. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right. I do need to sit down and figure out bills and get some stuff paid. I haven't paid anything yet, and I need to. But I've been trying to figure out, finances for all of that. So we will get that figured out this evening too. Because today I will be gone from like 11 to 5 if all goes as planned. That's how it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be a little busier today than it normally would be just because you talk an inch around here, even less than that, and people flip out. But now we're talking probably a minimum of 6 inches or more. And yeah, the people are going to panic like they said not to. And yeah, you get the idea. So maybe I will be busy today. That would be great. All right, I'm getting off. I'm going to go get myself ready to go, and I will see you later. Morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Still using this kit, although we are dwindling it down a little bit. We still got enough for a few days here. So yesterday was kind of a bust when it came to deliveries. I had a feeling because it was Wednesday, and Wednesdays are to begin with. Some Wednesdays are a little busier, but it's not often. It's normally kind of like Tuesday where it's just not a whole lot of going on. So, yeah, unfortunately, yesterday was a flop. I stayed out longer than I probably should have. Didn't make a whole lot. I mean, I made like $45 in 5 hours. That's bad. In case you didn't know. That's less than minimum wage. Plus using my own gas and vehicle. Yeah, that's bad. So, I mean, I'm grateful I made anything, but, today you can tell already that, like, Walmart Spark is expecting a rush because of the weather. That's one thing I have to say. Spark, believe it or not, seems to be in tune with what things are like in your particular area, because they have put so many incentives up. Yesterday, it popped saying something about snow and expecting higher volume the next few days in our area. Today, there's a $6 per delivery incentive from like 9 a.m. to 10 or 11 p.m. So pretty much the full day. There's also incentive for if you complete 5 deliveries, you get an extra $25. And I think it's like 7 for an extra $35. So from what I have seen in the past, both of those will stack. So that's what? If you do 5, that's 25 plus 5 times 6 is 30. So it'd be 55 extra bucks for doing 5 deliveries. Guys, that's awesome. On top of what you already make. But I can't go out today. I have my niece. They're going to be dropping her off around 11:30. So I have a few hours before they come over to get myself pulled together. And maybe, start on orders and stuff. I do have 2 Etsy orders right now that I need to get done. So today we're going to work on getting Etsy orders done. If I have to finish them with Rosalie here, then fine. That's fine. Yes, I know. Baby snuggles and working. I will make it work. Don't you worry. I will get my baby snuggles in, but I will still find a way to get some work done too. I know, easier said than done. I got it. No, I understand. I know, but I'm going to do it. I will do it. I will. Oh, man. But, yep, I got her today for probably the majority of the day. I know he said they can't actually move until like 4 or so. When they'll get their keys, I don't know. But they want to start getting the truck loaded. You know, all that fun stuff. Get everything ready to go. So that way, as soon as they are able to move, they can literally, as soon as they get those keys, they can get in and get in, you know, which makes sense. So, like I said, it's a townhouse, but it's a rental. So, today's Answer Your Cat's Questions Day. I don't have cats, so I don't have cats that have questions. So, you know, there's that. I can't really participate in that one, but you know. All right. So, but yeah, after coming home yesterday, I did some filming. I got my penny pages order in. That video will go up obviously before this video, but it's not up yet as of this morning. It will be this afternoon sometime. I will get that posted. I have a haul video with both the penny pages and Indiana Inker plans because I ordered from her last week and her order, my order from her came in already. So I did a haul with 2 of them. Indiana Inkers came in on Tuesday. Penny pages came in yesterday. So I have my new planners. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because, hold on, I can show you. With the new planner and moving pages in, because the way the month, because it's just the daily, the daily starts on the back of the month. So I don't want to waste that. What I might do is pull the guts of January out and save this for, I guess, next January, because I have leftover weeks, which is what I've been using from when I've had all my hybrid planners. Usually there's a couple of extra weeks within the year when you have just the undated, because some months have 4 weeks, some have 5, so it just kind of, you know, made more sense for her to do 5 weeks in each month. So pulling out weeks from my I'm trying to decide what I want to use, because tomorrow, obviously, no matter what, I won't have any penguins. I guess let's go with these. So I've pulled out those weeks, and the way the week starts is different on those, and I don't want to waste that one because I don't want to put a daily from further in the month right behind the monthly, if that makes sense. So I may just pull the guts out and use these extra weeks and then save that month of dailies, because from there it's just daily the rest of the way for the entire month, and may just save that whole month for later. So I'll have some of her dailies going into next year just because of the extra weeks. But these, these are just too big. I can't utilize them here properly unless I were to cut them this way. No, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. And they're neutral enough they can be used in literally any spread. So today, my niece, that's the biggest thing. So we're going to use one of these little bits. I need to do laundry, and I have the haul video to upload. Those are the three main things. And I guess we'll use one of these since I ran out of the other ones to do my truck. Gotta make sure I put that down. Put down, maybe I'll save the penguin from that for tomorrow. Something for a quote of the day box. We'll leave that one here. Then I have quarter boxes we can use for most everything, I think. 1, 2. We're running low on boxes, but it's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Where's my headers? Gonna put a header on top of this because that's gonna separate my quote of the day with other stuff. Tumble that out. We'll put, this is gonna have to go up enough to cover over that, and this can go in the middle like so. That'll be good. All right, now we put, do I want the big one? I mean, she's gonna be here for a lot of the day, so I feel like it looks better right here. Hey, even though I want to put it there. Let's do upload of the whole video. And laundry. And I don't have my laundry scripts, but you know what? Do I really need it? I'll put this kind of to the side so it doesn't interfere with that. I could always write it in there too. It's really no big deal. Okay, now that I've made these videos like insanely long, it's weird how you break it into 2 and then you got days that are just like this short on the clips, but then you try to do the long video and each one is like almost 15 minutes a piece. I just can't seem to rein it in any. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will be back to let you know how things go tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Guess what? Still using this kit. Yesterday was good. I mean, did I get things done like I wanted to? No, you're right. Okay? You were right in laughing when I said I'm going to still try to get things done even with watching the baby. You were right. And it's mostly because she didn't want to nap more than like 30 minutes at a time. And she was really fussy. So if she would have napped more like she normally would, then yes, I would have been able to maybe do some designing or something while she napped. But no, she wanted Auntie's attention. It's fine. So I brought her in here with me to do they got here to drop her off. I was most of the way through cutting what I needed for the few Etsy orders I had. So I just had like a final page to cut and whatnot. So I had to take everything off the cutting machine, switch it out, and put the last page on, and then chop everything apart and put it in the, pack the orders, and then bring it out to the mailbox. So I brought her in here while that last page cut, and I finished up those orders. And she took a walk with me out to the mailbox. And, but like I said, she was quite fussy a lot of the day. And didn't really nap much. So they came and got her. It was almost 7 when they finished up and were able to come pick her up. But then my brother asked because they moved out, I think I told you, they moved out of an extended stay into an actual townhouse rental. So he asked me if I could meet them over at their townhouse and drive him up to the extended stay so he can pick up his other vehicle and save him the cost of like an Uber. Which, sure, I mean, it's not like he wasn't all the way up 15 miles from here or anything, but it's fine. It's no big deal. Except I don't like driving at night. The headlights blind me. So he's lucky. He's lucky. He's got a good big sis. So, oh wow, I'm running out of headers. It's fine. I'm running out of this kit too, so it works. So yeah, I did that last night after they came and got her, and then you know what, let's use the black one. I haven't used the black at all because I only had the one. So let's use the one black I do have. What is today? Today is National Pie Day. Like the pie that you eat. In March, there's pi, as in P-I, the mathematical pi is March 14th. And the only reason I know that is because 3.14 pi. Yeah. But today is Pie Day. So eat yourself some pie. All right. I'm not awake. I did say I was going to use this one today because of the penguins. I guess we can use this bow washi strip down here because I don't have a ton to fill up the other space today, so it will work out okay if I do that. Ta-da. And then I guess I could put the header down first. It doesn't really matter, but do I normally do it up here? Can you tell I'm not awake? I'm sorry, guys. I guess I was tired and I was sleeping pretty good and didn't want to get up, but I have the opportunity to go out and do deliveries today, so we're going to run. And the way things are looking with the weather, I may actually be able to go out tomorrow. It's looking like now they're saying about 1 to 3 inches for us. Nothing major. But that's snow, sleet, ice, rain, all of it. So yeah. All right, I am going to gas up this morning because I need to. After driving my brother last night, I ran out of quarter boxes. I have no more quarter boxes. So let me grab my reusable sticker book because I have quarter boxes there. And I can almost guarantee you I have some that are black in here that I can use. I'd rather it not be black. I mean, I could use this cow print, but that would be kind of silly with the penguins, although it's not even penguin-y anymore. Here we go. You can't see it, but there. I have some black and some gray right there. Maybe we'll use the gray because the way it looks, I may be able to get one more day out of this. And this way I'll have both black and the gray I can use tomorrow. I just remember, I have to remember to take the reusable sticker book out tomorrow. So look, I made it a whole week with this kit. Nice. So as always, deliveries will go down here. Whoever I end up delivering for. And like I said, it looks like we'll get one more day out of this. Even though we don't have a whole lot left on it, we can still make it work for one more day. So that's it. And I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Still somehow using this kit, what's left of it. So, yeah, that's cool. I didn't expect this to last all week. But we had a few days where we only used one box for one reason or another, and that totally works out. Weekends, I tend to, well, Fridays, Saturdays, I usually end up, even Sundays, use, only one box because down here I need space for my delivery stuff. Tomorrow, that won't be the case because we're supposed to get the nasty weather coming in tonight, but it's only coming in tonight. So that means I can go out and do some more deliveries today. Yesterday was a killer day in only the best way. I barely stopped moving. It was insane. And just as I was hoping to get one more order coming home, it was 20 minutes till I was supposed to be logging off. And I had just finished an Uber Eats, was getting ready to pull out of a parking spot, started pulling out of the parking spot where I was at, and then immediately pulled right back in so I could look at this offer because the offer total immediately flagged me to my dog rescue lady. It showed like $104, and I was like, whoa, I never see offers that high coming out of DoorDash. So I pulled back in, looked at it, and as soon as I tapped and saw that, yes, the BJ's order that read heavy and whatnot, bulky and heavy, as soon as I saw that that was in fact her, I hit accept. Didn't even really look at the items yet because I kind of know what to expect with her orders. And I know she tips insanely well. And of course, as always, they paired her with a decent sized shop at another store, at Food Line. So what did I do? In true Jen fashion, I unassigned the Food Lion one, knowing that I would not be able to fit another 40 something items in my car, and B, it was not going to be worth the it was not going to be worth the order at all, because I just know. So I went to BJ's, got hers shopped. Hers had a lot more than normal item wise. She had like 30 items, but it wasn't anything crazy. I mean, it was only 2 bags of dog food, her 6 boxes of puppy pads like she normally does. So that's kind of pretty standard. Just some canned chicken and canned salmon. She added like 2 bottles of juice. A thing of canned dog food. But they had like these bully sticks now that I've never seen there before, and of course she's never ordered there before. I only have 1 header left. However, I have headers. We're good. So we're going to use the one off the kit first, and then so there was like eight of the items were just that. So I mean, it was nothing crazy and unusual for her. A couple of blocks of cheese, things like that. So no big deal. You guys, I love this customer. I really love this customer. The whole order was $87.75, and her tip was $78. I mean, DoorDash doesn't pay a whole lot. It was only like $9.75 for DoorDash pay on that. On a big order like that, I mean, I had the big flat cart rolling around BJ's for that. Well, this sheet's over with, except I got this piece that's stuck to my finger, and there's no way I'm going to use that little piece. But yeah, she tips amazingly, and when after I finish delivering, she always sends a message saying thank you. So, that's always appreciated, and I always respond to her. But yeah, I didn't care that it went a little later. I ended up finishing around like 5:40, so it took me about an hour to make $87. I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. Am I feeling it today a little bit? Yeah. Will I do it again? Absolutely. Like, I know what I did, and I will do it again. National Just Do It Day is today, so get it done. Get it done. Just do it. Quit procrastinating and do it. What are you waiting for? No, wait. Pause after you finish this video. But yeah, I guess I should put this down, and then this one's a little lighter, but I don't care. We're using what we got. So I still have a box here, which we'll put in my thing. I have some washi and these flags, which we won't use now, but and then I have these. I could use that weekend, but I think I'm gonna wait and kind of see. I mean, I could put it down here maybe. I never end up using the weekend stickers because to me it doesn't feel like a weekend because I'm working it. But oh my gosh, my voice is being weird. I'm sorry, guys. I don't ever really use it. It never feels like a weekend to me because I work, but it's fine. I don't know what a weekend is really because I don't take weekends off. So let's use some of these like I had yesterday. But I'll put my delivery things over here. I did one Uber Eats and one Grubhub yesterday. And the rest was all DoorDash. It was a record day for me. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I do not know if my medicine will be ready to pick up today. It's running behind for whatever reason. If it is, I will add another box here and put that down, but to pick them up. But because I couldn't tell you, I'm just going to leave it out for now. But the possibility is there that I can pick up my meds later today. That would be nice. So I don't have to go out. I mean, I just need it by like Tuesday. And by then we shouldn't really have much to worry about with the roads anyways. Because we're going to get a bunch of rain behind the snow and everything. So it'll all melt it. But I do have this video to upload, so we are going to put that down if nothing else. And I'll leave this space open. If I need the other, I'll put it there. If not, then I have a blank space, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So there you go. That is wrapping up this week. That's all I got. It'll be a work day. It's currently like 20 degrees and feels like 7. But yes, I'm going out. Don't worry. I know how to layer. I will at least, at minimum, put a long sleeve t-shirt on top of my shirt now. I will carry a sweater, a heavier, thicker sweater with me. I don't think I'm going to need either one of those. I think I'll be fine in my regular t-shirt and hoodie because these stores have been roasting me. And I've been running the AC in 40-degree temperatures. But I will be smart and I will be prepared. So don't worry. But I am going out today and working. So there's that. Anyways, stay safe this weekend. If you're getting this storm, stay warm. And all that good stuff. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.